Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Keith's Place. In this video right here, I'm going to be doing an autofocus test of the Panasonic S1H in 2022. Now, I already have autofocus tests of the Panasonic S1H that I'll leave it linked up here somewhere. I have past autofocus tests that I've done with the Panasonic S1H, but in this video, you're going to be able to actually see on the screen the little box tracking thing that tracks you and all that. You're actually going to be able to see it along with me, thanks to the help of my new Atomos Ninja monitor recorder. Fantastic monitor. It's a monitor on steroids, basically. But I'm going to be testing out 3 tracking modes. I'm not going to be testing out all of the tracking modes for the Panasonic S1H. I'm going to be testing out the human detect, the 225 area, and tracking. So without any further ado, let's get this video started right now, right after this. Okay, walking onto the screen now. Now I'm only going to try a couple of these autofocus settings out. Actually, about 2 of them. Right here, I'm going to be trying out the human and animal detect autofocus, but I'm going to be turning animal off, and I'm going to be trying this right here, the 225 area. And I'll go ahead and make it 3 settings, 3 autofocus settings, the tracking right here. Now let's go ahead and get into this video. The autofocus speeds, I'm going to have those set at starting off at 0 for sensitivity and 0 for speed. So let's go ahead and get this video started. Coming into screen. Now you should see a box around my head thanks to the Atomos Ninja recorder. I'm just going to start. Again, sensitivity is on 0, speed is on 0. And right now I'm using the animal detect and human detect. Animal detect is off. Now it should keep me in focus, even though I turn around. It should still keep me in focus. I might try a different focal length also. Right now I'm at on the Lumix 24-105. I'm at 105 millimeters. Let me shoot it up to 70 millimeters. It should start to blur everything out in the background. Right now I'm at 70 millimeters. See the box around my head, the yellow box? When you see a yellow box, that's priority. If somebody else was in frame with me, it would have probably, if I were to move out, it would have a white box around their head. But I'm priority for the camera. Let's try 85 millimeters. Now everything should blur everything out in the background. See the yellow box around my head? Now I'm going to walk out of frame. I'm going to walk back into frame. Should reacquire me. Yep. Autofocus speed 0, sensitivity 0. Now, locked on is like if you're just going to be standing still, and if you put it all the way on locked on, as far as the autofocus is in the settings, that's good for like if you're just standing still and talking. That's just going to keep the subject locked on. Tell me what do you think in the comments? of how the autofocus performs. Out of frame, walk back into frame. Walk up to the camera. Just want to hold it right here. Got that, I like that blurry background. I'm going to run up to the camera real quick too. I don't want my mic to fall off. Okay, there we go. Again, Panasonic S1H autofocus test, speed 0, sensitivity 0. And I'm shooting in 1080p, 30 frames per second, full HD. That's what I primarily shoot in anyway on, you know, for YouTube videos, because most people that are consuming this content are watching it on this. Let's see how it does with that. Yep, it's definitely picking up my smartphone. Should reacquire my face. Yep. So far, pretty good. Leave your thoughts in the comments. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you like videos like this, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Gonna walk away. Walk out of frame. Walk back in frame. This is contrast-based autofocus. No dual pixel or anything like that. No phase detect. I got plenty of light out here, and contrast autofocus detect loves plenty of light. And the lens is the Lumix native lens 24 to 105. See the box around my head? See the red recording screen? I'm not sure if that's showing in that. I'm not sure if that's showing in that. I'm going to take this back out to 105 millimeters. I mean, excuse me. Well, I'm going to take it to 105 millimeters. Should get that really blurry background. Yep. Got it good. I'm going to walk back and see what happens. Run up. Screen. Get off screen. Focused on that. The background. Now it should reacquire me. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Take it back out to 24 millimeters. I think, in my opinion, from what I can see on the screen, I think it performed pretty good. Let's try, looks like it has my body detect right now. Yeah. Okay, let's change the autofocus and sensitivity speeds. I'm going to change the speed setting to, I'm going to do it fast, and sensitivity fast. I'm going to change those. Let's go ahead and start that. Okay, autofocus sensitivity to maximum, and sensitivity speed to maximum. Should be snappy with everything on maximum. And I'm still in autofocus setting is human detect. These settings, the speed set to maximum and the sensitivity set to maximum, I think are good for like fast moving subjects. Let's change to 50 millimeter and see how it does then. See the box? Again, thanks to Atomos Ninja 5 monitor recorder. Pretty snappy. Let me know if you see any pulsing. Gotta hold my mic, I don't want it bouncing up against my neck. Turn around. Recap of the video, autofocus test of the Panasonic S1H in 2022. Now, this is version 2.5. I forgot to tell you, the firmware version is 2.5. So I am on the latest firmware version on the S1H, version 2.5. How's it doing? Doing pretty good. Step out, step back in. Now when that yellow box acquires me, it's supposed to focus on me. Looks like it's doing pretty good. Let's take this all the way into 85 millimeters. Step out, step in, step out, step in. Let's walk back up, run back a little bit. Moving fast. Box around my head. It's good. I like that. Excellent. It should have body detect in. Yeah. Somebody driving by looking for something. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now, I think I'll try locked on. Right now, I have the autofocus settings, sensitivity and speed maxed out. I think 5 and 3 or something like that. That's the maximum. But I'm going to put everything on slow, the speed and sensitivity on slow, and see how that performs. And I'll still be using human detect. Let's do that right now. Okay, I've got the autofocus speed set to 5 and sensitivity is at 3. So everything is at the lowest it can go. It's at the minimalistic, the lowest, the slowest it can go. Right now I'm shooting at I'm shooting at 24 millimeters on the Lumix lens, 24 to 105. And I'm still using human detect. Let's see. I'm going to take this into, I start off with, what is that, 50 millimeters. I'll start off with 50 millimeters, or start off with that. We're at 50 millimeters. Let's see. And again, you see the yellow box around my head. That is what's tracking me. When you see that yellow box, that's when the autofocus system, the algorithms should have me in focus. I've lost a little bit of sun. And I'm at 50 millimeters right now. I'm at 50 millimeters right now. Walk off frame. Atomos Ninja is recording this. I'll leave it linked in the description if you want to. I'll leave all of this linked in the description. Panasonic S1H and the Atomos Ninja 5. Now I'm going to put this in at 105 millimeters. There it goes. It just acquired me. Now the background should be nice and blurry. I'm going to step out of the way. Now, okay, Step out again. When that box acquires me, again, right now, if it seems kind of slow, I have everything set to slow. Bugs. Autofocus speed is at -5. Autofocus sensitivity is at -0. I'm going to run up to the camera. Set to slow. So it is set to slow. Lost a lot of sun. Again, human detect is still on. Yeah, it's set to slow. It's definitely, I notice it is slower than the fast setting. Take this out to, back out to 24 millimeters. So what do y'all think so far? Leave your comments down below. Okay, next setting. I think I'll try the, let's go ahead and try the tracking. No, let's try 225 area. Let's go ahead and start 225 area right now. All right, y'all, 225 area. All of the settings on the focus, speed and responsiveness are set to the maximum. So here we go again. I think I'm gonna bring the focal length in. I'm gonna bring that to about 70 millimeters so you can get more of a blurry perspective of the background. And this is at 70 millimeter on the Lumix 24-105 lens. Everything, speed and everything is set to maximum. Move out of the way. Move back in. Drop down. Up. Just seeing how fast it reacquires me. Bring this up a little bit. Excuse me for one moment. I don't want to keep chopping my head off. Consider subscribing to my channels if you like videos like this. Again, speed and sensitivity are set to maximum in this 225 autofocus mode. Should slam right, it should lock right on the background real quick as soon as I move out of frame. I can tell the difference about the speed, definitely quicker. Okay. I can definitely tell when I change the settings. They do work. Nets. That transition between my face and the background is pretty nice. I like that. And I'm going to hold it right here for a minute. Let me know if you see any pulsing in the background amongst those trees. I'm going to hold it right here, steady, just like this. I see a little bit, yeah. But again, I have the speed and sensitivity up at maximum. Yeah. I'm going to take this back out to, again, this is 225 area. I'm going to take this back out. I'm going to take it to 105 millimeters. Again, this is 225 area. Nice thing of having this big screen right here. This is on the Atomos Ninja 5. This is a 5.2 inch screen. Is that you can definitely see if you're in focus in that, versus looking at the tiny little screen on the Panasonic S1H. Now the Panasonic S1H does have a flippy screen, which is real nice. Is I mean, the way you can move the screen and everything is really nice. And but it's nothing like having a bigger screen. As you know, this Ninja 5, Atomos Ninja 5 screen, and it's a 1000 nits screen brightness, so I can definitely see myself. Okay, I'm gonna bring this back out to 24 millimeters. Now I'm gonna switch over to, well, I'm going to stay in the 225 mode, but I'm going to slow all the settings down to their slowest in this 225 mode. I'm going to put everything down to, let me see now. I'm going to put everything, autofocus speed down to 5 and autofocus sensitivity down to 3. Let's do that right now. All right, area focus, 225 area. You can see the settings right here on the screen. Autofocus speed -5, autofocus sensitivity -3. Millimeters focal length right now, 24. Let me get some separation going, starting with 50 millimeters. Again, everything, the sensitivities, everything is at minus. So it's at the slowest. The settings, the speed and sensitivity are at their slowest. 70 millimeters. Back up. I think when I walk toward the camera, I'm gonna go zigzag into and out of frame. Got me locked on. Yep. I'm not gonna make this too long. Let me take it to 85 millimeters. I'll take it to 105 millimeters next, and I'll wrap this video up. Again, area 225. Minimum settings, 105 millimeters. Again, if you think this is slow, that's because everything is at the minimum. The autofocus sensitivity and speed are at their minimum. And I can definitely tell by looking at the Ninja screen that it's definitely slower. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Let me pull this back out to 50 millimeters. Well, 35, 24. I'll do it 24 millimeters. Again, a recap. This has been an autofocus test of the Panasonic S1H. Firmware version 2.5. This is the year is 2022. I think that the firmware updates have improved over the years. Well, since I've had this camera, I've had it since I think version 1.9. It may be 1.9 or 2.0 or something like that. I'm not sure, but I think the autofocus has improved. I like it. I don't have a problem with it for what I do. I do mostly YouTube videos, and I don't have a problem with the autofocus. Is it up there with Canon and Sony? Not quite. But if you tinker with these settings, you can get it. I think you can get it very close. Well, with that being said, I'm going to conclude this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video and it helped you out, thumbs it up. If you find videos like this informative, thumbs it up again. Remember to subscribe. It really thumbing my videos up really does help the channel. Well, peace out, y'all. Time for me to get up on out of here. I got some errands to run. Peace.